Are you here every day, Ricardo?
Yeah. In the last 2 weeks, I became a little away from the immersions, but normally I participate in 8 to 12 immersions by week, But I believe that's uh two Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday one, and the Friday, Thursday and Friday more two each one. So in this
I
case,
see.
nine, but in the Saturday, one more time. So in this case, 8 to 10 normally.
I see. Very nice. Congratulations for that. And
I
now,
don't know, but I don't know what happened. I have some problem in my mind because I can't understand. I can't learn it. So, but the only way to reach is persisting. So,
yeah, that's it. The main thing I'd say. And how about you, Rodrigo? How are you today?
I am good too. I'm good too. And you and us, we are okay.
Yeah, everything's fine. Just going with the week. But guys, now we're live on YouTube, so I would like to ask you guys to introduce yourselves so we can know a little bit more about each other. So, Chris, can you start?
Okay. My name is Cristiane. Feel comfortable to call me Cris. And I'm living in Manaus, Amazonas. I'm a software developer. In my free time, I like to watch dorama, anime, and go technology events. And that's it about me.
Okay, very nice. And how about you, Ricardo? Go ahead.
uh, well, about introducing myself. Huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente. It's a small city of São Paulo State, among Santos, Praia Grande, Guarujá. São Vicente is the first city of Brazil. I'm married. I have a daughter, and I love watching movies, hang out with my friends, family. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, very nice. And how about you, Rodrigo? Go ahead.
Hey, I'm Rodrigo. I am 39 years old. I am married and I have two daughters. Uh, I was born in Tuverava, São Paulo, but I currently live in Franca, São Paulo. Um, I my current work is data engineer, IT too. Mm, I in my free time I like in play with my daughters and go out to my family for the park and other places. I like in make barbecue too. I like to drink beer. Um, I like to travel with my family, and I like watching TV series. I like to uh, watching movies too. I like reading about off topics, and I think that's it.
Okay, very nice. So, talking about me, I'm El Tavares. I'm from São Paulo. I live here. I like to study languages. I intend to work with them in the future. I love going to the beach when that's possible. I love riding a bike at the beach. I love animals, especially dogs. They are everything. And let me say, I love eating. That's something that I really like to do. And I think that's it about me. So, guys, very nice having you all here today. As you may have realized, Gabriela couldn't be here today. That's why I'm here. And just talking some things about the platform. Talking Talks is a platform where we can practice English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Mandarin. In the future, we'll be able to practice other languages too. And here's a safe place to make mistakes. We're not here to judge anybody. We are here mainly for make mistakes. We are here to understand, to be understood, and to learn new things. I'm not a teacher, so I'm not going to teach you anything, but everybody's going to learn a lot from each other's point of views, experiences, and all of that. Just saying some things about the topic. Today's topic is sustainable living. And just to remind you, this is a conversation 100% in English. Of course, we can say some words in Portuguese if that's necessary, but it's mainly in English, okay? So I think now we can start with the first question. So Rodrigo, can you read and answer the first question for us?
Yes. What are some small changes you have made in your daily life to be more sustainable? Sustainable, I don't know pronounce, but sustainable, I think. Okay. For me, I have small changes in my life, in my daily life. For example, I my wife and I, my family, I don't know words, but I think é trash, lixo. I um in not in um in one moment in us routine. Um, my wife and I, my family, is separating the trash and the recycled trashes and the not recycled trashes. Um, the small things I change. Other things I don't know, but I think there's small changes in application in my daily life. I think
Let's see. Can you choose someone to answer the same question?
I repeat, please.
Can you choose someone to answer the same question?
Can you
Choose
choose?
between Chris and Ricardo.
Yes, yes. Sorry. And Chris and you?
Okay, about me, like you said, don't litter on the streets or in the places I go about trash. Um, uh, litter, in these places, clean. I like it, and if I see someone litter this trash in this place, if I can talk with these people, don't litter this trash in this place. Please make this place clean for everyone, everybody. It's okay. But if I can't talk with this person, I try to put the trash and uh the garbage, lixeira. I think so. And uh, the second way, when I think about this, avoiding food waste. It's really, really important. The 2 points I try to practice. That's it.
Yeah, I see. And how's that for you, Ricardo? What do you do?
Well, I don't really do many things or enough things, but some some little changes. Nowadays, I uh, separate my trash, so recycle materials like plastic, uh, metal, or others. I put in my building there are a specific uh, trash, but I'm not really sure if the destiny is the proper one. So, but I try to do so. There are some little things helpful a lot. For example, reduce the time of during your bath, but I don't know. Essentially, is it sounds like is not enough. Not in my case, but in particular the most part of the population. So is necessary introduce much more changes in our routine to change the scenario in the future. That's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I think I do basically the same things as you guys. So basically separate the trash. And specifically I have two specific things. One is the pilha, battery. I don't know if that's the same word. But that yeah, I know many people don't do that correctly, don't discard that correctly, so they just put it all together. But I see it's important to really let that and to recycle, not recycle, I don't know if that's recycle, but to put that in the right place, so we know it's not going to cause more problems than that. And another thing is recycling this tampa de bottle of water, because
Yeah,
I see one project that it takes these things,
I do the
and
same thing.
they create amazing things with that. So I have one
Yeah.
gallon full of that, so I can after that just go to the right place where they recycle it and let that be. So having this in mind, I'd say another thing is not to waste food too, as Chris. For me, it's one of the
Mhm.
heaviest thing that I can see people wasting food. Like if you know you won't eat it, why do you put it on your plate? So I don't see any reason to do that at all. And I totally refuse that, to see that. Like I'm going to say something if I see that, because it's totally unacceptable,
Mhm.
unacceptable for me, you know. So
According according my friend Google Traductor is the word pronounced sustainable.
sustainable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. And Ricardo, about the second question, can you read it and answer?
What are your thoughts on plant-based diets for environmental sustainability? Uh, well, I confess I don't have enough knowledge about this topic, but I believe that the most part of the time, the good sense, the is not exactly is necessarily not, for example, incredible acts or a lot of things. Sometimes uh, small attitudes help a lot. For example, uh, separate the trash and the others recycle materials, and yeah, is a good movement. For example, in the other situations like reduce the time of our bath, and the some some suddenly is sound like so small attitudes, but I believe that this kind of attitudes is really effective to produce a better conditions and regarding the environment and the other stuffs. But I don't know. I believe that sometimes there are a division between uh, some scientists. Sometimes it's so hard to understand for for me and the others uh, people, because sometimes the same attitude change a little. For example, about the food. Oh, eggs is health sometimes, and others is not health. And about the environment is a little weird for me. For example, our planet have had your temperature increased, but occurs the phenomenon El Nino. So in this case, a lot of people used to say, yeah, that's common. Every time that occurs this phenomenon, because sometimes the people don't really notice, because the Pacific Ocean is 1/3 part of our planet. So it's incredible. It's huge. So sometimes I notice overreactions. For the other hand, as I told you, simple and the small attitudes like that is good sense. So in this case, well, why I have to put on the trash good materials where it's possible to create another products? I don't know. So it's just common sense in my opinion. That's it. Sorry, I
Okay,
talk a lot.
no problem. Now that you mentioned that about the food, this food, I remembered one meme that was like, I don't know if you guys seen, but if you guys have seen, but it was like, okay, the specialists, okay, you need to eat more meat, and the other one, no, meat is not healthy, you need to go to the vegetables, and the other one, no, vegetables are not the best option, you need to go to eggs, no, eggs are not great, you need to go to water, no, water, forget it, you don't, you're just confused, at least in my case, because it became kind of a meme talking about it, but I see it's something really, really important to pay attention to it. And as Ricardo, I'm not really knowing much things about it, but I do believe that it's important to at least to think and to see what's better for you in your daily life. If that's better for you, maybe you have you are more productive on a plant-based diet. Anything, it depends on person to person. So I think we would need to try it so we can have more opinion about it. But I do believe it's possible having this, and I don't know if that's related to the environmental sustainability. But if that's it, that can be a great thing to at least to try. Let's say. And what's your thoughts on this, Chris, about the second question?
Yes. Like Ricardo said, I don't know a lot of things about uh, diet, plants. I think so. But in my experience, I needed to follow one diet when I uh, need to recuperar with my stomach and change my foods and I don't I let eat a lot of food, uh, uh, delicious food, and it's a really good experience for my body, about my immunity too. Uh, and the second um, way I have drink a little tea. I don't know in English, hortelã and another one that like Ervadoce. It's really I really like because I feel my body health and I don't know, I feel my body clean. I I wanna this way every day in the month and the year, but I don't follow these drink tea fielmente, vamos dizer assim. But it's really like to experience it very good. I have with good food, change the bad food with body and drink tea. It's really interesting. That's it.
I see. Very interesting, yeah, as you said. And what's your thoughts on this, Rodrigo?
I don't have um, know about in plant-based diets. I think it is vegetarians, these peoples, I don't know. But I think in this for helping environmental sustainability. I don't have I I don't know this this application in more people is helping sustainable, I think. Because this I think in these other situations, more denigre, I think, denigre um, ambiental no, environment and sustainable. For example, cars. Electric cars is more sustainable for oil cars, and electric cars is more expensive. It's very more expensive. And I think in these electric cars in um, this little I don't I don't know preço. I don't little preço. I think it
Price?
is more people price. Easy price. I think it is more people this buy this car, electric cars, because it's more sustainable, financial sustainable for all, and impacting in ambiental and the words. I think it is more health. I think, but I don't know more about these vegetables or plant-based of diets. I have friends in vegetables, but I don't think in this because environmental sustainability or for your health. I don't know.
I see. And I want to ask you a question about what you said about the cars. How do you think that will be in the future? Do you think the majority of cars will be these new ones, more expensive, but that helps more the sustainability? Or how do you think that will be?
Uh, se eu entendi a pergunta, mas vamos. I think in this difficult, this situation is difficult because this I think in this government and other big peoples, for example, uh, peoples have more benefits and the oil, and the industries are the cars, and the oil or ethanol. And because this is not incentivizable other industries electric cars. And is very funny because this big industries business and they make electric cars uh, begin in the China. In the China is more business of the health no, and ecological, I think, ecological cars, ecological things. And in last years ago, I think in Brazil, one person is making electric cars. You don't have I think incentive, I don't know, incentive and making and student and developing these projects, and other countries incentiving this business, and the peoples are having electric cars and other things for more sustainable environments. Well, for example, this crazy example, and solar and electrics. Brazil is more summer, is more sunny. Is I have paid more money if you have if you want electric solar, I don't think summer electric in my house, and tax because this I have paid taxes if starting is implanting my house summer electric. It's crazy for me because I tax in the solar and tax in the summer. I think it is incentivizing other people to pay this system because this in Brazil is system of hydroelectric is okay, but I have a lot of severe seasons, and the seca and the other things is not sustainable for uh, last 4 years, I think. But in all, this government is not I don't know, incentival this electric cars, this electric summer in this house. Eu não sei se eu compliquei a minha explicação, mas é isso aí.
Imagine.
No, but we got it.
That's okay, my friend.
And I
I
didn't think
I
about
just
it.
I just want to say some words about the electric car. Is a little misunderstanding because uh, the own car, the own electric car, is not the solution for the environment. Because, for example, on Brazil is a wonderful thing because the most part of the energy produced come from the good resource, for example, hydroelectric. But the most part of the world is the same problem because the energy produced from I forgot the name in English. No, I don't know. I forgot the name. So is when the energy is produced is pollute as a regular cars. So in this case, as in Brazil, there are in Brazil some industries, some electric industries produced energy from carbon. I don't know. I forgot the name. But yeah, essentially, I believe that 97% from the energy produced in Brazil come from hydroelectric industry. So that's a good one, Brazil. But in the most part of the world is not the same, unfortunately.
Yeah, it can change, right? So it's not the same problem in
Yeah, because
everywhere,
it's,
but
it's
it has
that's
can be.
weird, because automatically electric cars is correlated, are associated with uh, sustainable things, but it's not. Depends on the energy. So if your energy is produced from good producers, that's okay. But if you don't, is of course the same. That's weird. It's a kind of advertisement. So the guys just tell about the good things and sometimes forgot they pronounce the this kind of situation.
Yeah, they only tell the good part of things.
Yeah, exactly.
So just to sell it. And then about the consequences of it,
Yeah.
we'll see later. But it's not like that.
Yeah, sound like some politician.
Yeah. And Chris, about the third question, can you read it and answer?
Yes. What eco-friendly products do you use regularly? I think so. I don't know this pronunciation. Um, I was thinking about this question, and I remember the product room refreshener, I think so, perfumador de ambiente. And I stopped use this product because when I stopped to read the uh, in ingredients and I see one or two elements very dangerous. I don't remember the one specifically to say, but I stopped it, and I remember I used it to uh spray all parts the house and clean my house too, passar pano like this, and I stop it. My husband, when I see, they immediately said, we need to stop use this because we use continue use this, we can die early. I don't know. Uh, I will send the link on chat to to share with you if you use this. It's really serious, and I advise to read the ingredients. That's it.
I see. And it's complicated, as you said. Maybe sometimes it's because we are taught this way. Like we need to use this product to clean the house, to do this and that. So we don't even stop to reflect about it, to think, to see if that's the best way we can do it with the best product. So we just use it and do it because we were taught like that, and we don't question that. So but we can try to do that, and as you said, you did that and you stopped doing that. Maybe you can now use another product, you can search for another solution to that or anything like that, but it's so essential to do that, as you said. And
Yes,
one thing,
I find another solution. I I buy another product, the ingredients or formula don't have these elements like this. I use this.
that's great, and congratulations for that, that you had that preoccupation to do that. And another thing that I can mention, let me see. One thing that I do, I don't know if that's everywhere in Brazil. I don't think so, but here, the supermarket that I have near my house, it's we have to pay for the plastic bag. So in order not to do, I don't know. I think it's do not to do that, something like that. In order not to you to have to pay and to use one more plastic bag, we I just bring my eco bag, the reusable bag, so I know I can prevent to pay for plastic bags and to use it. So that can be one great example. And I know there something some I think in Portugal, in Europe in general, they have to also bring their own recipients to bring the food, the I don't know, like for just as an example, the sugar, so they don't have to embalar 1 kilogram of the sugar. They just have one huge thing, and then you bring your own recipient and put as much as you want. So I think that's a great solution, not to use so much the plastic, And that's something that I do. And even though I know I'm going to go in another supermarket that they have these free plastic bags, I don't use it. I'd rather use my humble reusable bag, so I know I'm kind of helping somehow, even though it can seem small, but a small act about it, but I think it can help, you know. And what do you think of this, Rodrigo?
Um, I am surprised for the Chris is sharing us because this my wife and I use this spray by Grace. I am surprised. And I agree with you, Mel. But I don't use in this eco bag. It's it's uh it's bad, I think. It's easy this changing for eco bag for this plastic sacolas plásticas. And but I don't I thinking about this product is eco-friendly. I don't use never products eco-friendly. I in my life, in my daily routines, in my life, I think. And my changes, very small changes, the dress uh in the dress, in the I think in this, but I don't have in other products or uh other things about this.
I see. But that's great that you are now getting more information. Now you got to know this project that you said you use. So maybe you can reflect about it.
Yes, yes.
That's it. And how's that for you, Ricardo?
I don't know. I I have never buy a eco-friendly product, I believe. Not constantly, I believe consciously. Uh, but well, for example, when I buy, I don't know how do you say detergent is a kind of soap. I don't know. And I buy the same, uh, and the is a bio, I don't know, eco-friendly, biodegradable. I don't know how do you say. But I believe that's the most part of the detergent. All of them is biodegradable because I never find another type. No? And sometimes the companies uh, think about money. No? And so in this case, sometimes the some situations, some products, the guys use the same uh, how do you say the same arguments like electric cars. No? So, oh, my product is eco-friendly, but the product is the cost decrease because I use some things, some situation. So in this case, unfortunately, I believe that's the main reason is the money, the most part of the time. So it's rarely, unfortunately, it's rarely. Not about the environment, but about everything. So, and hey, I confess too, I'm not exactly a good person, a good human being, because I certainly I have a lot of problems and there are a lot of not so good attitudes. But I try to do my best today. So in this case, I used to say that I'm a work in progress. So I try to improve some attitudes. So in this case, when I know that a specific attitude or product is better from our environment, that I feel good. So that's it.
I see. Yeah, it's basically what we said. I totally agree with what everybody said here and about the points that we brought to the conversation. So that's really interesting. And Chris, about the number five, we'll skip one question. What are your thoughts on minimalism and its impact on sustainability?
Let me see if I understand this question. Uh, minimalism impact. Minimalism is like I if someone do to better the world or the place we live like this.
Yeah, the people that believe that it's not healthy, they usually don't have many things at their home. They usually have only the essential things in their life, in general.
Mm, I think it really important make our place better, not about the our house, our place we can go to the preserve the place better, clean and health. It's really important too. I think minimalistic uh, habits habits it's really important. I think some days in all this world or in all my city if only me do uh good things to preserve the place something like this, and I think this impact is another people to think about the I think I don't wanna uh uh bad things with my child, my 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 family, and I think these people think a lot of this and don't um wanna uh prejudicar the people uh in the our in the this place these people go or live. And when I practice this, I think this make it another people think about the habits, attitudes, and it I know it's a little and small attitudes, but it's really important not to impact necessarily. These attitudes, my attitudes, don't impact all the world if I want, but it's really important. Make my part and uh, share with someone if it's really important about uh, about health uh, principle. And um, I think this. So
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think that to my explanation it's all clean and everyone understand because it's really difficult to be I start to talk and losing my mindset.
No, but
That's
that's
it.
it. I think you said one important thing that I consider, that is, okay, we can try, we are trying, if we do that, and even though we cannot change the world completely, but it makes it changes something. It can change other people's vision about it, even though the another person sees you, and they think, oh, it's trash, I'm not going to do that, but it started a shama inside of them, and for our thoughts, maybe they can think, oh, yeah, but I saw that girl doing that once. So what can I do? Maybe if I can try to change something. So it already is something that changed. So as I said, it's really important, and it's part of a group. Everybody should do that so we can have these great results. It's not one person doing everything that will solve it, but each person doing what they can to avoid this kind of bad impact society, on the planet in general. So that can help clearly to have a better condition in the future, I'd say.
Yes,
And
when I go technology events, the last one, I see the brilliant attitudes, and I think so. This solution uh, has another country too. In like in Manaus, it's the pioneiro. But I saw in the documentaries and the news about this solution, like a boat, like a, like a boat, medium boat and short boat to clean the ocean, the rivers, and it's really brilliant solution. But when I talk about when enquanto don't change the habits, the attitudes of the human, it's really difficult to see positive uh, answers in the river, in the ocean too. To really to think about a lot about this.
yeah, nowadays it's important to 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 solve the consequences of it, but it's mainly important to solve the cause of it. Not only cleaning the consequences, trying to deal with it, but without even looking at the source of it, of what we do that produces it. So it's mainly we need to take care of, especially of the cause of it. That are the people. So I do believe it. And what do you think of this, Rodrigo? Number 5.
Uh, Number 5 about minimalism. Okay, I think in this minimalism is helping. I think it is helping sustainability because this when these people is buy and consuming is essential for your life. Don't have I don't know desperdício and don't have desperdício. Don't have more productions. Productive is I don't know this word too. Is necessary, I think. Um, for me, I think minimalism is helping impacting of sustainability. I think in this.
Let's see. And what's your thoughts on this, Ricardo?
Ah, I believe that's always good when you receive nice tips or good information. I'm feel well, learn English and learn another things too. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like it's because it's main values, main value is not
Yeah.
to consume a lot, or not to consume what we don't need, what we don't really need it. I think it's already a good point, because they just use and consume and buy things that they really need. So that's better for not using more embalagens, more plastic to involve the product, anything like that. So that's really I see that as a benefit, I'd say, having this mindset. And guys, I thank you very much for being here today. The time just flew. I wish we had more time to talk about it. And I want to ask you guys one more question that is not on the list. But the question is, what did you learn today in the conversation? It can be about a new word, a new expression in English, a new lesson of life that you are going to do or follow by now, anything. Ricardo, can you start?
Ah, I answered this question. I, as I told, essentially, I note some tips, some information in the about koala. Is a kind of good product, and that's it. I believe that's wonderful opportunity because you learn about English, about a lot of different stuffs, and make friends too. So in this case, I believe that's a great opportunity to participate on Talk and Talk. That's it.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you very much for being here. And how's that for you, Rodrigo? What did you learn?
It's good conversation. I'm learning about this spray, the spray home spray. I am used. I stopped using this because it's crazy. And I it's good conversation because it's expression other subjects in the subject specific is good because it's sustainable. Enfim, um, I am good in talking talking all. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, very nice. This one, I think that was the main point of it. Koala's products. But let's see from the person that introduced that to us, Chris. What did you learn?
I learn a lot with you guys, and I like so much our conversation and our energy to fluent this our conversation, um, trocar ideas, and I put on the chat the link on the solution. I told you the boat, clean the ocean, something like this. And thank you for this conversation.
Yeah, that was really great. And guys, I hope to see you again anytime. I just sent the survey link on the chat. So if you guys can, just leave a comment telling how the conversation was for you, if you liked it, and if you have any suggestions about what I can do better or about different themes that you guys want to talk about, we can bring it back in other opportunities. And that's it. If you guys want to be with me again, I have two immersions on Tuesdays. It's 9 a.m. right after this one and 4 p.m. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you again. See you.
See you guys.
See
Bye
you
bye.
Bye
and
Bye
bye.
bye.
See you.
bye.